This week saw the Heroes Advent Calendar continue and end. This also saw one daily record in the countdown weights, gaming across Hidden Cats in Istanbul, Spongebob Squarepants, the Patrick Star game, Reactor X3, 1 Button 5 in 1 Volume 1, and Lego Indiana Jones, the original adventures. Also new Lego additions and building of the Lego Gameboy began. So brand new week, day 22 on the calendar, so we'll see what we get. That's a cream egg twister. I think we've had that 3 times. Just have a quick check. Yep, cream egg twister is twice, I think now. I think that might just be the twice. Early Monday morning, we are back on Spongebob Squarepants, the Patrick Star game. We are still trying to do the 12 days first boss, and also we are going to try and complete this game as well. So there we go, Spongebob Squarepants, Patrick Star complete, 34 out of 34, 1000 out of 1000. There is double joy, it's without even realising it, I've hit 1.24 million, or 1,240,000 game score. The hope was to get to 1.25, we've got 10 days in which to do it in, so that's possibly a do it. There's a slight disappointment though, because with doing all this, we're still just 133 short of doing the first boss. Oh, 2 left, both right in the middle, so there's nothing over the top of them. I think tomorrow's the 24th, it's got to be a 12, because we've only ever seen that once, I think. So 23. That could be one as well. No, it's the caramel. So that means no matter what, the fudge has appeared more than anything else with 4. So Tuesday sees a new record, you can see, 3031. 202 completed its run yesterday, so we're now to 203s. 3.108 million. We are up to just under 50k for the month, so the best ever month has got a chance, depending on what happens in the next few days. I'm up to 711,000 for the year. Tuesday's gaming is on Hidden Cats in Istanbul, as we try and go a little further towards completing it, and also the 12 days completion as well. The journey comes to an end, 24 days, 24 windows. What is the final one? We know that the Forge cannot be beaten because it's on 4 and nothing else can beat it. It can only level with it. Let's see. So day 24 is a 12, and that actually does become its 3rd edition. So that joins the Dairy Milk Caramel, the Cream Egg on 3. Usual Christmas trip to visit family. It's cold and it's windy this morning, so weather's a bit mixed. Friday night, or Boxing Day as it is, we are back on Hidden Cats in Istanbul to do a little bit more, because it has been quite a sort of relaxing day rather than sort of gaming. That'll be the next few days as we come to the end of the year. Really comes to an end, 14,542, so no big records, just one record this week. We're up to 3.117 million, we are 3 weeks away overall from 300. 58,000 for the month, so could be a best ever month, but we'll see, because we've only got the Monday and Tuesday of next week. And 710,000 for the year as a whole. So Saturday morning, we're on very early gaming wise, because overnight, I don't know whether it's just one developer or maybe 2 that's going to do it. There's been a few gaming updates. Reactor X3 on both the Windows and consoles had an update, and 1 Button 5 in 1, the first version, so that's a good 4,000 score to help me try and get to the 1.25 million before the end of the week. But yeah, we're on Reactor 3, first to do this. Here we go, Reactor X3, 3000 out of 3000, 20 out of 20. It was just 5 unlocks for doing 5 levels within a certain time frame, so that's brilliant. So as you can see there, the first boss on the 12th day is done. We're going to continue to do 2 and 3 in the coming days, but it does mean that because he did a bit of a change, as you can see there, 12 days exist for 2025 is complete, all 12 days, and we have done, I'm trying to think how many years we've done actually. We've done 25, 24, 23, that was a quite easy one, that one. 22, 21, 2020, 19, 18, and the first one was back in 2017, so yep, that's all done. This is the start of the Game Boy. This is bags 1 and 2. As you can see, that's the inside of it. The outside is very nicely built. This is the ingenious bit, that is actually a built cartridge. It doesn't come like that. You have to actually sort of build it, as you can see. It does look like the real thing though. Eventually that does slot in and we'll see what happens. This is actually quite a clever bit. I think it's 3D refractics this is called. Obviously a camera won't show it very well because it refracts. But obviously show it that way. As obviously you move, as you move it, obviously the figure moves. The one that goes on the main screen looks a little better, which we'll see a bit more later. Which is the Nintendo logo, moves up the screen. So bag number 3 done. It's coming to get a little more now. It's actually like grippable. What is really good is the detail. It's just perfect. I mean, the start and select buttons, press in and move. The D-pad moves, and the buttons. I've actually just got my old Game Boy out, and the buttons on this feel exactly the same as if you're pushing on the real one. It's unbelievable for the value. So Saturday continues with Reactor X3 on the console. The TA is a bit high, but we may as well get it done and out the way. As with this morning, the Reactor X3 is complete. As you can see, 20 out of 20, 3000 out of 3000. It was a little easier, having done it earlier this morning. I knew how to do it even quicker than I'd done on the Windows version. So that's both versions, all done. Another 2000 locked in. So the Reactor double done. We are on 5-in-1 Volume 1 to recomplete this on the console. This might be a little more difficult because I forgot how to play out the games. Okay, it took a little few goes to do because a couple of the games I had absolutely no clue what I was doing. But yep, got back on. So yep, all good. One button 5-in-1 Volume 1 recompleted. So early Sunday morning we are on 5-in-1 Volume 1 on Windows to recomplete this one like we did the console one a few hours ago. And there we go, 60 out of 60, 2000 out of 2000, unlocked all achievements in this game. So Sunday night we are on Lego the Indiana Jones Original Adventures to try and continue the TA gold for the month. And also try and get to 1.25 million overall for the game score. So the weekends with bag 4 of the Game Boy done. As you can see, the lighting isn't the best, but the screen is one where it does move as you move it. It's very well equipped. The only thing missing, I suppose, from this being a perfect model is if it was battery powered, but you know, that would be some doing for my Lego model. It has other good things on it, like I say, you've got the battery light. It's not a real light, it's not battery powered obviously. Switch on the top as if it was the power, the volume, and the contrast. So just one more bag to go and it's nearly done. Obviously the D-pad does press in, as do the buttons. So yeah, all good, just one bag to go.